Hi Aries, welcome to August 2014. Now in August, you're dancing with delight. Your passion is growing, you're ready to expand yourself creatively. You have the opportunity for personal growth and increased wisdom. Your self-confidence and can-do attitude is contagious. This makes you very attractive. True love and romance are in the stars for you. Artistic projects and all kinds of inventive endeavors are favored. Your increased self-confidence will open doors for you. Jupiter in Leo could be the gateway to your soul purpose. Leo is 5 signs from you. The Sun is in Leo, Mercury is in Leo, and Jupiter, the planet of optimism, hope, expansion, and abundance, spirituality, prosperity, good fortune, good feelings, is in your sister sign Leo, pouring positive energy into your sun, your moon, your ascendant, any planets you have in Aries is being lifted, expanded, and this gives you a positive outlook on your life. Now, for those of you that have Pluto exactly squaring your sun, you may not be feeling as positive as you would like to because Pluto is breaking down certain things in your life. If you're in a breakdown phase right now, you can go to my website, Brilliant Breakthroughs, and you can see the diagram I have there and how it takes you from breakdown to breakthrough. And sometimes when you're in the void, and we all go through this, the void is where you're not sure where your next moves are or where you're going, but you can't go back to the past, that's gone. So you're kind of in this in-between time. I call it the void. So Jupiter can help you feel better, but it can't mitigate what Pluto does. Pluto takes 3 years to finish its transit. So it penetrates the most, it affects us the most deeply, and that's why it's considered the most powerful transit. And Uranus is there too, but Uranus can be shocking, but it feels good. Uranus gives us energy, and even though it can give us surprise, it's not like dealing with Pluto, who can make you feel grumpy at times because, relationships have fallen to the wayside, your job is over, and you're building a new life. And so when you're in breakdown, it is a very important time to, go to the heart of what you are, go to the soul of what you are. Jupiter is here helping you do that. Now, for those of you that have already been through the Pluto transit, you know what I'm talking about. That's done. You've already finished it. For those of you that it's still out there ahead of you, you want to be open to change. Because with Pluto, it's not a maybe planet. You either change or Pluto will change you. And it's a lot easier when we are the change agent rather than having the universe force change on us. So look at the areas of your life that need to be changed and take a proactive approach. Take a proactive approach to what you need to change. It can be a belief system. It can be your attitude towards relationships. It can be your attitude towards who you think you are, what you think you are. That's all changing. Uranus has been awakening that part of you for a while now. You have Uranus in your sign. Now, Jupiter and the Leo energy is lifting you up in August. And for many of you, you are feeling, full of life again, full of energy and ready to take on new projects, ready to take on new relationship. So, this energy is here for you and it is uplifting, but I have to, tell you, it's not going to mitigate what you're feeling with Pluto. And, they only take what's obsolete. Pluto and Uranus are taking what's obsolete, and we all have to change in this energy. That's why we're seeing such chaos and breakdown in the world. This is the Pluto-Uranus transit that we've been talking about. Won't finish until 2015, March 17th. Is the last time Pluto and Uranus square. Now Mars is your ruling planet, and Mars is in a really strong position in August because Mars is in Scorpio, which is its ancient traditional ruler. So Mars has moved into the area of life that has to do with your husband's money, your wife's money, other people's resources, inheritance money, an insurance payout, a tax payout, a royalty payout, intimacy. Who do you trust? Okay, so Mars is in Scorpio in the area of debt. Maybe you're thinking about cutting your debt. Maybe you're thinking about restructuring your debt. August is a good time for you to do that. Mars squares Jupiter on August 1st, and that's a can-do spirit. You can do anything when you put your mind to it. And Pluto is not an unlucky planet. Pluto will empower you to start a new life, to begin a new business. And as long as it's authentic, in other words, it really is who you are and your sole purpose. So Mars is trining Neptune on August 7th. You could have a spiritual experience on this day or feel really connected to Source, Creator, on the 7th. And this is a wonderful day to energize yourself and meditate, be out in nature, be on the ocean, and really feel that connection to Source. You are a great spiritual being having a human experience. Sun conjuncts Mercury on August 8th. Now, there could be an important message that comes to you in regards to this fabulous Leo energy that is ruling the area of your life that has to do with creative self-expression, self-confidence, being outgoing, true love and romance, your children, being athletic, amusement, and taking risks. Amusement and taking risks. And so this is a wonderful energy, and the Sun will trine Uranus on August 8th. So you're feeling strong in August. You really are. Even if you're dealing with Pluto square your Sun. I went through that transit years ago, and that's when I started my astrology practice in 1995. So you can make breakthroughs with it. It was a very challenging time, and I had to really take care of my health at that time, and it really taught me a lot is, fire signs can be burn the candle at both ends, go, go, go. And then your body starts to, have challenges. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. And so it's a good opportunity to use the Pluto to transform your health, well-being, and vitality so that you're really paying attention to what your body needs. The body is a messenger. And you're using it to improve your energy and strength. It's all about strength and being strong in your body, being physically strong. But I love this energy for you. August is such a good, strong time for you. And the Sun is in harmony with Uranus on the 8th. You could have an incredible breakthrough. Then we have the Aquarius full moon on August 10th. And this is happening in another fun area for you. The 5th and the 11th are the fun houses, and yours are highlighted in August. Really strong. And Uranus in Aries is in harmonious energy flow with the full moon and the Sun and Mercury. So this is breakthrough time for you in August. This is a wonderful time for you to look at your goals and see what is still active and worth keeping, eliminate what's not working for you, let go of what's not working for you. It's one of the benefits of being a fire sign is you don't like to hang on to the past. You don't like to live in the past. You really are forward focused. And so this is a wonderful energy to innovate yourself, recreate yourself, reinvent yourself, change. And change can be fun and exciting when it's trining like this, sextiling, and harmonious energy flow. So it can be a time where you're really feeling ready for change, open to change, loving on it. Like, I'm excited about changing this, and I'm excited about changing that. And so you're feeling the good vibrations. It's pouring into you. Any planet you have in Aries is being lifted up at this time. So I'm really happy for you. Now, Saturn is challenging both lights. I don't see it as a big problem. I really see it as a reality check because there's so much positive energy in here. It's very easy to get pie in the sky and, meet someone and think, oh, wow, this is my twin flame. This is the one. And Saturn's going, really? Are you sure about that? Really, let's take a look at this. Saturn's in the area of your life of shared resources and your money. Saturn is in Scorpio, And Saturn is challenging both lights, both moon and sun at the Aquarius full moon. And I think it has more to do with being grounded. It has more to do with really doing your homework, making sure that this investment you're making or this person you're opening your heart to is worthy of you. And that's always a good thing, right? So Saturn's always there to give us the reality check. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Did you really think it through? And so you want to pay attention to it. Now, Saturn and Uranus are in conjunct, and that's the cosmic chiropractor. Uranus is in Aries. Uranus is the awakener. Uranus is about freedom and liberation, creative self-expression. Uranus wants to liberate you from the past, wants to liberate you from all the programs in your head that tell you who you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be, what a man is, what a woman is. Uranus is like, blow all that away. Who are you really? Be who you really are. Be authentic, be brave, be bold. Go for what you want. Saturn is like, okay, well, how are you going to pay for this big idea? Okay, well, how are you going to do that? And so you see how they're not harmonious with each other. And so there's an adjustment that needs to happen. Yes, you want to be bold. Yes, you want to be brave. Yes, you want to open your heart and you want to go for the dream. And you also want to look at how much money you have in your checking account. You want to look at what it's going to cost you. And there is a cost to everything that is real, everything that is true. There's no free lunch. And so that's Saturn talking. I think I'm channeling Saturn here today. And so you just want to weigh the costs and make the necessary adjustments so that, yes, you want to go for the big idea. And you want to have your heart open for true love because Aries is on fire for it in August. And for the next year because Jupiter's going to be here for a year. But it's also a really good time for creative self-expression, to really come to know yourself. Who am I? What am I? What is this life about? Why am I here at the most incredible time in humankind's history? Those are the questions you want to be asking Jupiter as he moves through this area of be authentic, be who you really are. And allow Saturn to ground you, allow Saturn to keep the reality check, but don't let Saturn rain on your parade. Don't just stay in the house because, Saturn says, oh, how are you going to do that? You want to put yourself out there. You want to make the connections and network. This is a wonderful energy for you. Now, Venus enters Leo on August 12th. So again, you are, for those of you that are single, this is a time where you could meet someone very significant. You could meet a soulmate. You could meet someone that you say, wow, this is good. This feels good. This feels right. And it's effortless. When it's right, it just flows. It just falls into place. It doesn't have this big drama or negativity or up and down. It just falls into place. And you may be feeling this. So those of you that are single, you could be meeting someone in August. For those of you that are coupled, this could make the relationship even more deep and romantic. Like it could bring romance back to even long-term relationships where all of a sudden, your husband walks in with flowers and chocolates and takes you out to a romantic dinner, and the two of you are falling in love again. And this energy is on for that. So drink it up, drink it in. It won't be in Leo again until next year. So this is your time to shine, Aries. It is a really good time for you. And then the energy starts to shift into Virgo. Mercury enters Virgo on the 15th. Oh, and Venus conjuncts Jupiter on the 18th. Oh, can't miss that one. Okay, August 18th, there's something big happening here in the true love area, the creative self-expression, risk-taking. When you put Venus and Jupiter together, they are not only prosperity planets, but they're love and optimism and hope and expansion and abundance. And it's in the area of creative self-expression, true love and romance, taking risks, being authentic, being rewarded for being authentic, being rewarded for being true to yourself, being rewarded for putting yourself out there. New love. For those of you interested in new love, this is a time where you could meet someone, like I said, really important to your life path destiny, your soul purpose. The fifth house rules your soul. The ninth house rules your higher self. mighty I am presence, Holy Christ self, soul self, higher self, merging together in this beautiful, beautiful, alchemical, magical, wonderful, positive energy pouring into all of your Aries, lifting you up, empowering you, strengthening you, new beginnings in the area of true love and romance and creative self-expression. It is time for you, Aries, to put yourself out there. Forget the past. Forget what you've been through. Every day's a new day. Today's the first day of your life. Move forward. That's what this energy is saying. Okay, and so then we start to ground everything in Virgo. Mercury enters Virgo, which is good because Mercury rules Virgo and Mercury loves being in Virgo. Then the Sun enters Virgo on August 23rd, and then you have the Virgo new moon on August 25th, and your ruling planet conjuncts Saturn on August 25th. So it's kind of like you go out to dinner and you buy this really big meal, and then everything goes into Virgo and you get the bill. It's like, whoa, did I really spend that much money? We were having such a good time. It's okay. It's a reality check. And it's good because when we move into Virgo, it's like you take that big dream, that big idea, and Virgo says, okay, how are you going to make it happen? What are the practical steps you're going to take in order to make your dreams come true? Now, your ruling planet moves in and couples with Saturn at the Virgo new moon. This is really interesting because you want to watch for frustration at that time. Like if you're feeling frustrated, that's when you want to stop and breathe and go, okay, I've hit a wall, or I'm frustrated about something. What's driving this? And you know, I just start laughing sometimes when I find myself in that situation. Like I found myself in that situation this week, and I was like, this is like, I couldn't stop laughing afterwards. I was so frustrated with a certain group of people that were supposed to do this website, and it just, everything fell apart. Everything just broke down with Uranus. And I couldn't stop laughing. I'm just like, you know, what can you do? What can you do? And so with Mars conjunct Saturn, if you're feeling frustrated when everything starts to shift into Virgo, especially at the 25th, it is an opportunity to really get committed to what you're doing. So, you know, with Saturn coupled with Mars, it can be committed action, right? So take that frustration and step back and look at the bigger picture. And what I always say to myself is this going to matter to me in 3 months? Is this going to matter to me in 6 months? And if the answer is no, then it doesn't matter. Right? 3 months, it's not going to matter. In 6 months, it's not going to matter. It doesn't matter. Keep a sense of humor. You got a lot of that going for you because you have Jupiter in the 5th. Some of you, Aries, are not even going to want to feel like working over the next year. And it's not your fault. It's not that you're not ambitious. You're one of the most ambitious signs there is. It's that Jupiter's in the 5th, and the 5th house is the house of play. And so you want to play. You want to have fun. You're tired of the world. You're tired of the bullshit. And you just want to have a good time. And so it's okay. Work with your inner child. Okay? The 5th house is the inner child. Your soul is the inner child. Let your inner child play. You know, shorten your days so you're not working so much. And have more fun. Go to the beach. Go into the woods. Walk. And be outside. Drink in the sunlight. Have fun. It is a wonderful energy for you. And if you're not feeling that ambitious, that's why. It'll come back as soon as Jupiter goes into Virgo next August 12th, 2015. It'll go into your 6th house and you'll be back to being the workaholic again. And so Mars and Saturn coupled in the 8th can be about also eliminating debt. Like, okay, I'm going to restructure my financial picture so that I have no debt. And that could be a really worthy goal. You may do that. Or your partner wants to do that. Your partner's coming in going, you know what? I really want to look at our investments. I want to look at where the cash flow is going and what we can do to get rid of the mortgage payment, get rid of the debt, get rid of our overhead. And it's a good time to do that. It's a wonderful time to do that. Now, the Sun is going to pass over Neptune on the 29th of August. And this is your opportunity to, if you notice your energy is low right at the end, that's why, because the Sun is being opposed by Neptune in the area of your life that has to do with your health, well-being, and vitality. So if you notice your energy starts to drop off at the end of the month, it's just temporary. The sun's going to quickly pass by Neptune, but it is a good time for you to rest, recharge your batteries, take good care of you, love on you. And, you know, this is a wonderful month for you, Aries, and I love giving you good news. Love is so strong for you this month. It is like off the charts. And the money is good too. And it's about you looking at the money coming in, the money going out, what you can do to restructure it. Health looks good. And if you do notice that you're a little tired at the end of the month, then step back and rest and recharge your batteries. Get into that Jupiter in the 5th and go out and play. Take the day off. Take a health day. Take a wellness day. Take a, you know, I have to go and do nothing day, and get really good at that. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my podcast, Aries. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your personal transits and what's coming up for you for the rest of this year and next year, it's very easy. You go to the Show More section here. You click on the Astrology Service page. You purchase your session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule. You get scheduled. We're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Aries, keep looking up. I think it's time for some Beatles, don't you? Jupiter in Leo, ma belle, sont les mots qui vont très bien ensemble, très bien ensemble. I love you, I love you, I love you. That's all I want to say. Until I find the way, I will say the only words I know that you'll understand. Jupiter in Leo, I love you. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. All are one.